that sounds like someone was speaking. Man, certain vibrations can creep you out. Man, it makes me think this freaking plugin is haunted. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this alone.
It's Jaunti, boy.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jaunti. Welcome back to the channel. I am back with a new video. I know this video is long overdue because as soon as I heard the announcement of this plugin, I knew I had to get it sooner or later, but I wanted to drop the video as soon as it was released because I didn't have any way of getting early access. I was having some technical difficulties with my keyboard, so I went to my old one and I had to help the family out with the storage unit. So that's been taking a toll on my body. Like, I've been sore, tired, sleepy. So health comes first, you know, so it is what it is. But on top of that, Omnisphere 3 has been dropped. And man, this came with a whole bunch of new sounds. They have 18 libraries of thousands and thousands of super creative and inspiring new sounds. They have new adaptive global controls, which means that you could quickly customize the overall sound of a patch. There are new patch mutations. At the click of a button, Omnisphere 3 can now instantly create fascinating and useful variations of any patch. They have a new synthesis and sound design features, as well as unique deep sample sound sources. They vastly expanded hardware integration. For the first time, you can use Omnisphere with any major brand of synthesizers and MIDI controllers. There is so much more to cover, but until we do, let's get into this plugin and see exactly what we're in for. All right, guys, here it is. Finally, Omnisphere 3. Some people might think that, oh, that's not much of a big difference at all. I do see a difference, but nothing major. The UI, it looks much more better. It looks more sleek. I think it's a little bit more high definition. It looks more clearer. We're gonna look into it and see what we made out of. Back then, all I could say is that when I got Omnisphere, I was getting like, I just wanted it for all the three-party patches that people were making, and it was absolutely free. You could get some dope patches online. Some are free, some you have to pay for. And in my opinion, I thought they were better than the ones that were built in, the ones that came with the plugin. In my opinion, I think this was one of the plugins that were cracked the most because it was like one of the best plugins in the market, in my opinion. And also one of the most expensive ones. This is not a cheap program. So many people wanted to grab this, and it's such a huge file. It could take all day just to download and import all the sounds on your hard drive. I recommend an external hard drive, which I have right here, and it has all my patches. I remember I was using an old computer, and it took hours upon hours to download this. But wow, man, I came a long way. This came a long way. This is pretty much the same as before, but it's different. It's a different layout, a different look as well. And this is 100% complete creative control. You can add your one shots if you like. This is completely straight up heaven right here. The different layers, you could change those as well. I'm pretty sure this is like on the last version as well, Omnisphere 2. But for those who are not familiar with it or even forgot how it even looks or how it even operates, this is how it functions. So let's go to the window A. You have your modulation. This is the same as before. This is what it looked like before. This is what I remember. Okay. And I was like tweaking everything just to give it a different sound. B, C, and D. And this is the sound effects. You add your effects over here. Your EQ, color, dynamics, distortion, yada, yada, yada. And this is your ARPs. You can create your ARPs over here. It looks better than before. And it operates, and it even works even better. I remember there was a point in time that I stopped using Omnisphere 2 because it was very laggy. And I was like, okay, maybe I have to erase some cache, erase the cookies, and try to speed up my system, optimizing and whatnot. And all of a sudden it was still lagging. It was still messed up. When I was using Trillion and Keyscape, all are made by the same company, and everything by them was just lagging. I didn't know why. But on top of that, it works very well, smooth and fast. Let's check up here. Okay. Multi. Okay, different channels. Cool. And you can set up your patches. You can add everything simultaneously, and you can check your system, make sure everything is good. It's not using too much CPU. You can add how many voices, I believe. Can you do it on Omnisphere? Because I remember I did that on Keyscape. You know, like when you use plugins that require a lot of CPU, while you're using them, make sure you're on like on a low quality type of sound while you're, you know, during playback. And then once you're done, you put it at the highest quality, and then you export your beat. So in that way, whenever you're creating, you want to use as less power as you possibly can. And plus, when I'm on multi, it shows the patches underneath that one. Click on that, and it shows all the presets, the category, types, genre. We'll go back, and we're going to go to one, go to main. All right, now let's go to the patches. We're going to go to the directory, and what you see right here, those are the new patches that come with Omnisphere 3. And boy, these are amazing. Let's click on Analog Vibes. It shows you right there. You click on that to get the full browser. Click on all, and boom. Sounds. All these are presets under that one patch. Let's see what else. Let's go to Classic Digital. Same. Click on all. And boom, right here. These sounds are amazing. Let's see. Let's go to every touch. Every touch. Wow, that's kind of messed up on my words right there. Every touch. Sounds like every touch. I don't know. And also, whenever preset that you click on, it's supposed to give you a sample of what it sounds like. I turned that off because I hate it when I was like in the middle of making a beat. I kept hearing it, kept throwing me off, kept distracting me. So I just turned that off. Let's see. And like I showed you guys before, you know, these are the global controls. They look pretty much the same as before. And, you know, with your vibrato, your filter, your unison, envelope, your ambience, tone, and effects, it's pretty much the same. But let's go to mutations. The mutations are like, they could pretty much just, you could change the variations of these sounds as many times as you like. So let's go to hard edges. Click on that. Go to all. Let's try the first one, Alpha Storm. And there's like A, B, C, and D. It gives you 4 layers. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mutate. And it just changes. Let's go to guitar overstate and mutate that. And it pretty much saves it under mutations. You go to directory and you have it under this section right here called mutations. You can just mutate as many as you like. Go to organic vibes. Go all. Okay, this is the sound source window right here. You have your sub layers, your release noise. I don't want to add no noises. The pedal noise, the damper. And here's a little section over here, thin info. Lets you know about everything about these sound sources. And I remember that they came up with something new called the dual frequency shifter. I think you have to go to one of these layers here. Go to frequency shift. There it is. Turn this on. Okay, we have your mix, frequency, pan, layer A, and layer B. Okay, and routing, parallel, or serial. Let's see. Oh shoot, you can invert it? Dang, man, that's crazy. I'm gonna go to guitar. Not even on. Man, that sounds like someone was speaking. Man, certain vibrations can creep you out. Man, it makes me think this freaking plugin is haunted. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this alone. Now, what I remember is that they came up with something new called Quadzone. I think it's like you could take like the 4 layers in a patch, you could arrange them and modulate them in any sort of way that you possibly can. And I'm having trouble finding it. When I looked at the right side of the plugin, I saw a freaking box that says Quadzone. So freaking small. I don't know, man. But here it is right here. I'm gonna click on it and enable it. And let's see, you can move it around. Or you could add a little fade to it. See how it sounds. Let's see. Let me add a little fade to it. Can I? Yep. Put it over here. Put it over here. Screw the noise. I have it on the fader. So you put on notes. You could go by notes and you go by the velocity. That is crazy, man. That's all the features I can think of right now. I might have missed some other ones, but I'm into beat making right now. So let's make a beat. What did you guys think of that? I thought it was dope. I just used nothing but the sounds from the new patches that came with Omnisphere 3. And what I did was I just tweaked them around a little bit, make them sound very, very creative. And that's how it came out. I'm digging it. Omnisphere 3 is definitely on my list of top plugins of 2025. I've been trying to tell people for the last 3-4 years to grab this. Even though it's very expensive, there are ways of getting it without having to pay all that money up front. It's up to you if you guys want to grab it. I think this is a must. That's my opinion. But you let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this plugin. Once again, it's your boy Jaunti. I'm signing off. You guys have a good one. I love you. God loves you more. Stay blessed. Peace out.